On Twitter, David Johnson Leslie McGoldrick, who's the screenwriter for Aquaman 2 and who also wrote Aquaman 1, said that a big inspiration for the tone of Aquaman 2 is going to come from the Silver Age comics. And he said that on Twitter, and let's get into his exact tweet. He was replying to someone on Twitter, and here's what he said. David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick. Good question. We're not taking any one particular comic book story and adapting it. But if you want to know the vibe we're going for, pick up pretty much any Silver Age story featuring Black Manta. Very interesting. Yahya Abdul Mateen II, who played Black Manta in Aquaman 1 and is coming back for the sequel, did say in an interview, and I think other people have said it too, that Black Manta was going to be the main antagonist of Aquaman 2, and that Black Manta wanted revenge. And we all know what for, right? In Aquaman 1, he blamed Aquaman for the death of his father. However, in the Silver Age, the 70s, Black Manta didn't hate Aquaman because of anything that had to do with his father. That came years later. In the 70s, and the 60s, Black Manta just wanted power to take over Atlantis, and for the power, and he just wanted to, he had delusions of grandeur, and in one storyline, he wanted to, claim the oceans for black people because black people have been oppressed on the surface. He was a pretty, he thought big back then in those days. And he established himself as Aquaman's main villain. In one of his plots, he killed Aquaman and Mera's infant son. And that was horrible. That was a huge deal back in those days, too. That was a pretty graphic storyline for that time period in superhero comics. So we'll see what's going on there. And also, another big storyline was a Search for Mera storyline, where she was kidnapped or something, and Aquaman had to try to save her or find out where she was. And in the meantime, there was all this political intrigue going on in Atlantis behind the scenes. So there is a lot of material that David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick could go from for this plot. Ocean Master, I think, is supposed to show up too in Aquaman 2, though he will not be the main villain. He already got to do that in the first movie. Very interesting. So what are your thoughts about all this Silver Age stuff that we could be seeing in Aquaman 2? Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.